said to go hide by the brook of Cherith. Ain't that something? You look at that word hide, and in that word hide, in Hebrew, it means conceal. It means to conceal and to hide on purpose. So he was telling Elijah, go conceal yourself and go in secrecy on purpose. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Sometimes God will cause you to move. Sometimes he wants you to be by yourself. Sometimes he will cause you to get out the limelight. Can you get out the limelight? Or are you so puffed up? Is your pride so puffed up that you need the accolades of man to keep you going? He told Elijah, get out the spotlight for a minute. Get out the spotlight and sit back. Sit back. I need to hide you. See, one thing about a cleft, if you look at a cleft is only big enough for you. You can't pull everybody in a cleft. That cleft is only room enough for one. And sometimes the Lord will cause you to get into a cleft. Because it's too much chatter, it's too much stuff going on. And God wants to get with you one-on-one.
Yes.
He wants to get with you about you.
Yes.
And you need to get in that cleft where you can't pull your girlfriends in, where you can't pull your man or husband in, you can't pull your mama or your daddy in. There's only enough room for you and to hear from God. Oh, how obedient would you be? How obedient would you be to go after this time? You look at how, oh man, this is my time. I'm finally coming out. The Lord is using me. And then just as quick as the Lord used you, he say, okay, now go sit down. David could have wrote a book about this. David was anointed king in the midst of his brothers. He was called out. He was called out of the pastures with the sheep. He was forgot about. Father didn't even think about him to bring him before the man of God and said, bring in that young. We won't sit down until I see this young son of yours. When he came in, God told Samuel, arise and anoint him, for that is he. And after he was anointed amongst his brothers, he went right back out to the sheep. Isn't it amazing how you can be anointed for something and you think that this is the time and it's time for you to get your business cards. It's time for you to go look for a building. But God is saying that you need to sit and simmer. You're ready to drop it like it's hot, but sometimes you need to sit and simmer. Because there's something about when you get cooked. When God is preparing you and you get cooked and you simmer. You're ready, you're seasoned for what's going to come. You're seasoned for the problems. You're seasoned for the hard times. And people want to run ahead of what God is doing sometimes. David could have wrote a book, because guess what? Then he went out to Goliath, defeated the Philistine champion. And guess what? Where did he go? Right back out to the sheep. He won a big battle. You win a big battle, you think, oh, this is it. Boy, the Lord used me that time. And God said, no. You're still not ready. Sit down. You're still not ready. Sit down.